There are some websites on the internet that should simply not exist. The internet is great because it allows anyone instant access to basically unlimited information. However, the downside is that anyone with the technical knowledge can virtually upload anything they want to the web. And as far as we know, there are some pretty strange people out there. From sites that let you order freshly gargled milk straight to your door, to some of the more darker sites. Here are 10 websites that should not be allowed on the internet. This now defunct site featured images of various women gargling milk. Users of this site could buy the gargled milk byproduct and have it shipped directly to their door. The site claims that the milk becomes purified when gargled in the mouths of the rich white women featured there. Apparently, the girls had to be white, in peak physical condition, and from rich families, or what the site calls the upper echelons of society, to qualify. The milk was incredibly expensive at $130 per 2-ounce bottle. The first question in the site's FAQ was, "Is this site for real? Do you really get the girls to gargle the milk yourself?" And the answer was, of course, yes. However, in the site's terms and conditions, it stated that a portion of the site had been fictionalized, so whether or not it was for real is still up for speculation. When loaded in your browser, this site displays nothing but a garbled mishmash of various images and nonsensical text from around the web. And the strange thing is, the images and layout would change every time you refresh the page. But this wasn't the weirdest thing about this site. There was actually a link embedded in the source code that, if followed, would take you to a black and white live stream of someone's bedroom. Whose bedroom and for what purpose they were live streaming were never determined. Unfortunately, this site has been offline for some time, so it's unlikely we'll ever know the full story. This site makes you feel like you're browsing the internet in 2001, which is probably when this webpage was actually designed. Featuring an inverted pentagram image front and center, this site is actually an information hub for Satanism and black magic. You'll find articles discussing how to relinquish your soul to the devil, how to have a personal relationship with Satan, and more topics along those lines. According to one source, the site was even recruiting young children into the practice of Satanism at one point. This strange website offered a cuddling service for those in need of human interaction. Users would log in and browse a selection of cuddling buddies nearby. Then they would contact the snugglers and hash out details before deciding to meet up. But the thing is, the website probably wasn't offering a snuggling service at all. The way the site was set up led many to believe it was an escort service in disguise. The site currently isn't active, but one look at their Trustpilot page will tell you how poorly their customers thought of them. Founded in 2003, this website offered a message delivery service to those in the afterlife. Apparently, the company would recruit terminally ill patients to memorize messages to be delivered to deceased people once they've passed on. The price was $5 per word of the message to be delivered. This website, run by a man by the name of James Richards, claims to have came into possession of an unreleased Beatles album. He alleges that in 2009, while out walking his dog, he hit his head, and he awoke in what he described as a sort of multi-dimensional travel agency. He says the agency informed him that they were exploring unknown timelines in other universes, and that he was now in an alternate timeline. He then claims to have brought back a Beatles album from the other timeline in which the band never broke up. The album is actually available to listen for free on the site. However, one major criticism is that it seems to be simply a mashup of solo work from the separate members of the Beatles. Is this truly a product of an alternate reality? Or is it just someone trying to get free publicity to their mashup? You can be the judge of that. There isn't much information presented to visitors of this site. All there is a place to submit an email address and password to gain access to the members area. But what exactly you're logging into is not clear at all. The website explains that you should have already received instructions via a separate email on what to do, which I suppose does explain the lack of information on the page. But the true purpose behind this site and why the instructions are kept private are not currently known. This website documents the last meals of various prisoners on death row. Featured on the homepage are a series of mugshots with the individual's last meal requests superimposed over top of them. Some inmates requested very large, expensive meals, while others opted for only one item, like this person, who apparently just asked for a single apple. According to the site, this man even requested a small piece of paper with the words justice, equality, world peace written on it for his last meal. It's interesting to think about what might have been going on in their heads at that time, based on the meal choices. This website claims to offer various leather accessories such as belts, shoes, and wallets made from human skin. Because any animal skin can be made into leather, it stands to reason that human skin can be used just the same. According to the FAQ section, the leather is made of human skin from people who bequeathed their skin to the company prior to dying. The UK company claims this practice isn't illegal. However, there isn't much information out there on whether or not this website is a hoax or not. At a price of $14,000 for a single wallet, I don't think many people are willing to shell out that much just to find out if it's real. Starting at around 2006, a YouTuber by the name of Magabon started uploading videos. Videos of her staring into the camera became very popular, some racking up millions of views. However, in 2014, she mysteriously stopped uploading videos and has not been heard from since. The site Magabon.com featured a rather disturbing video of Magabon sliced together with scenes of a man with a gas mask, dolls, bugs, and other odd imagery. Japanese text shown in the video roughly translates to, "I want Magabon, wait to come back, and let's do it, baby." The video was hosted via Flash Player, and unfortunately, as of 2021, Adobe has ended all Flash Player support, making the video on the original site impossible to view.